This was a snake trap, serpent trap yesterday. You gonna get caught too now, Gus? And you? Are you also going to get caught in the trap? Yesterday over there, a snake got, 4-foot long snake got trapped up in there. I think I actually released him. And then he got caught up in there again. So what about the snake? What about the serpent? Come on, Toby. Toby. Gus, I need to do something. Let's do something with you. Because I need to do something with this mesh because I don't want to run it over with the mower. So, okay, hey, stay. Stay. Ugh. Some years ago, I had something that was like this, but it was much thicker. And I was doing doing a camp, a Bible camp, and they would have a theme like the ocean or the jungle or whatever, safari. And then it would dovetail, of course, into the Bible and the readings, and it would be a whole theme. One year there was, I don't know what it was, safari or Africa or whatever, and I saw this thing, this mesh, and it was long like this. And I said, yeah, it looks, from a distance, I saw it out, it was just something I had laying around. When I came up at a certain angle, it looked like an alligator. So I enlisted my wife to do her magic, and we came and put it on like a skateboard or something that I had laying around. And she gave it some eyes and some teeth, and we put a rope on it, and I strung that thing and brought it with me to Philly where we did this camp. And I was telling the kids the story of how there was these alligators and they were in a pond, and we went and had to get them out so that people could come to the pond, and there were 6 of them or 7 of them, and we got 6, but we never did find out what happened to that 7th. And in the classroom, it had a door at the front. Okay, so it had a wall, and it was a door at the front of the room and a door at the back of the room. So I had I don't know how we pulled this off. There was 3 or 3 of us, 3 of us, with the class, and I was telling the story, and I was dressed in the khakis or whatever, trying to be what's his name? The guy who died, the Australian who died, Irwin. Anyway, Steve Irwin. It was kind of like that, and I was doing I guess it was Australian accent. Kids don't know. They were like 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. They don't know Australian accent from Austrian accent. Anyway, so I was telling them, we never did find that 6th alligator. We don't know whatever happened to it. Wait, that's not an Australian accent. We don't know whatever happened to it. That 6th croc. We never did find that croc. Anyway, and at that point, I don't know how we actually pulled logistically, but I had one of the teens who was helping me. We had it on a string. So how did we do that? I had them at the back of the room. I guess I had them just kind of wheel it in quietly while they're looking at me, and they're all get their, attention. And then we would, then they rolled the alligator right down the middle of the classroom. The kids were kind of divided, and they turned, or maybe they were sitting in a circle, and they turned around and heard that noise, and they saw that crocodile rolling up on them at, ground level where they were sitting on the ground. I mean, they jumped. It was great. It was I didn't know how it was going to happen, how we were going to pull it off, but it was everything I hoped for. A bunch of kids freaked out, and that's all I wanted them to do, was have some fun. And then while they're having that fun, we'll also tell them about, the parting of the sea and the different things in the Old Testament and the New Testament. So it was great. Oh, Toby, poor thing. It was a great little thing, but this is not that. I saved that alligator, crocodile. But this has got to be put someplace because I don't want that snake back in it, but I also don't want it in my lawnmower. So let's just do this. Today's reading is from Matthew. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing those camps. We haven't gone due to the pandemic and some logistic issues at the church. We didn't go. It was a beautiful 2 parishes, and I think the churches were easily built in like 1890s or 1910s, so they were beautiful churches. Oh man, they were so nice. So let's pray for the country. Hey, don't throw that water on me. That's nasty. I just put a bucket in there. Big old, it's a cement bucket. Put some rocks, water, some rocks leading up so the frogs can get in and out of there. That's the idea. So let's pray for the country. Let's pray for our church. Pray for the souls in purgatory and ask the saints to assist us in these prayers and in these good endeavors that we want to do for the glory of God. Hey, stop. Cease.